Hello everyone, we're back with SubaHibi. Last time, Kimika and Zakuro started the anti-bully rangers, which I cannot view this as anything but a comedy now. They just, what? Oh yeah, they ran away from Shiroyama and his goons. Right. What day is it? The 9th? 10th? The 9th, okay. I assume it's still gonna end on the 12th, regardless of what happens. Like, oh sure. She ran out of stamina around the time we passed through the school's front gate. Well, she doesn't need to get faster. The track and field club's for people who need to get faster, right? You think so? That can't be true. I'm the 4th slowest runner in our... How do you know that? In our class. It'll be okay. My textbooks are already ruined. I have a lock on all the stuff in my locker. All that stuff should be okay. Okay, not everyone's like a special agent like you, Kimika. You're the only one who could do that. There's no way they can manage to do it. Not, you're the only one who could fit a crowbar in your pocket. I see. Still, it'll be fine. We can't really go back for it now anyway. I mean, if you just like stayed in public. Well, man, I guess never mind. The classmates are doing nothing to help. No, maybe they shouldn't go back now. Doesn't it smell really bad in the hallway right now? If we're wandering around the halls, the teachers might figure out it was us. Anyway, do you mind if I photocopy your textbooks? Without a textbook, I can't even go to class. Oh no, that's where a copy of Cyrano de Bergerac and her vibrator is. I can order more textbooks at school if I need to. Ah! What? Mamiya-kun! Oh. Is this Tomo-san, Mamiya? You forgot again? Takashima Zakuro. I'm Takashima Zakuro. See, I have the Tomo-san voice acting patch on. That's why you could hear him. You really don't remember? You lent me one of your books. Oh, by the way, I forget if I voiced this yet. So remember, Haseki has a dead twin brother who I am guessing Tomo-san is based off of. And then obviously that leaves the question, who is Minakami based off of? There's 2 answers to that. One is Takuji's mother, or Minakami is like the ideal version that Takuji's mother or I guess Mamiya's whatever, wanted. Like, you know, she reads the smart books. She's, you know, cool. I don't know if her being a woman has to do with it or at all. Oh, Tomo-san is aware of that? Huh? Wait. He gave him back? Mamiya, Takuji-kun dakke? Fuku nusundatte. Nan desu ka? Nani tte? Nani ga kikitai? Sorette, yappari anata mo Zakuro o ijimete iru tte koto? I've had a lot of comments telling me I should install the voice acting patch, like still, even though, like, you know, way back when, well, I think 35 is the episode that just came out, and I think that's the one where I said, you know, I'm not doing it, so I think that's why I'm getting the comments. But like, okay, obviously I don't know how the rest of SubaHibi is gonna go down, but in Looking Lesson 6, we're not gonna get any Tomo-san voice acting because it's Mamiya, so he should be voice acted throughout. And then in Jabberwocky, I would be voicing Tomo-san because I'm 99% sure he's the protagonist there. And then there's like one in between chapter that's really short there that, given who we have left, is either Hasaki's or Ayana's. I mean, it could be Kimika's, but I feel like that wouldn't be so late in the game. And so, like, is there even a point to having the patch? Like, I'm not doing it regardless. But like, even though like I might miss out on, like, you know, really good voice acting. Like, if it was meant to be there, it would have been in the game at the start, right? You know, I'm just I'm going full authorial intent, no Tomo-san voice acting. But I mean, also like, voicing it myself, at least to me, most of the time feels the same as having voice acting. Like it doesn't register with like going like, okay, it's better to have voice acting there. But also like, I feel like my experience with SubaHibi, if I just turned off the voice acting completely, well, if I wasn't doing YouTube and I just turned off the voice acting completely, would still be like 90%. Like I'd miss out a little, but like it had some. But I mean, like I read books, right? Like books don't have voice acting, and rather actually, like I dislike audiobooks, especially when like they do voices for the character. Well, okay, this is getting a little meta now because this is not what I do. But I don't like listening to it when they like do voices for the characters and kind of change it a little bit, you give it their own spin on it, because like I want like the original text. Although, you know, maybe I shouldn't be saying that out loud. Isn't that what this channel is? Kind of. I mean, I'd say more than reading it. What I like most about this channel is giving my active thoughts on, you know, what's going on. But still, no, that's not it. Kimika.
どうでもいいけど、なんだかたくさん持ってるんだな。
Sorry, a lot of what? What, knives in your pocket?
何を？カバンから引き抜くのなら、カバンを持つ手と獲物を持つ手を考えて選択した方がいい。
Oh, he's about to do something cool. Mamiya-kun! You know, I mean, like, you know, sometimes I do like to, like, you know, see how Zakuro sounds. Like, here, I can do it. And I won't be able to do that with Tomo-sane. But in Jabberwocky, like, you know, that's very minimal, like, you know, importance. She struck out, but he easily avoided it.
特殊警棒を伸ばすのと一緒に攻撃か。考えたな。まあ、素人相手なら間合いは測られないだろうけど。
How is he so, like, strong? Like, is it actually supernatural, or I mean, okay, obviously there are supernatural elements going on at the very least with Ayana, right? At the very least, she's some kind of, I don't even know what she is. Oh, have you seen this break before? I think we have, or at least I have when looking for a sprite to download. Kimika, what are you doing? Mamiya-kun isn't our enemy?
今服盗んだって言ってたじゃない。こいつのグルなんでしょ、白山たちの。
めんどくせえな。
It's about a one puncher. Oh, teleports behind you. Nothing personnel. Mamiya-kun, don't. She didn't mean to do that.
悪気がなく、いきなり警棒で殴りかかってくるやつはいないだろう。
I mean, fair.
変なところ触るな。
Weird places.
ああ、このない胸のことか。
What are you talking about?
胸ないとかない。普通だ。
そうなのか。普通もっとあるんじゃないのか。なんか。
Well, that's just because in the magazines they only get the ones with the big ones. Sample bias or something.
現実にそんな人間なんて存在しない。
Oh, that's a bit of a stretch, Kimika.
まあ、いいや。ね。何よ。なんでお前らいきなり俺を襲ってくるんだ。
You're misunderstanding. That's not what this is about. That's kind of like if we're going with the Tomo-sane equals Hasaki's brother theory. He was kind of like childish there, like in a Like, usually Tomo-san comes off as, like, you know, maybe not smart, but knowing more. You're misunderstanding. That's not what this is about.
お前がザクロをたぶらかすからだ。
たぶらかす？
そうだ、お前白山たちの仲間のくせにザクロに優しいこと言って何が目的だ。
ザクロってこのお前より胸でかい女？
なんですと？
Are they? Hold on, I'm getting the sprites out. Hold on. I should have Kimika and Zakuro sprites downloaded for thumbnails. Sprites, here we go. Where's the Zakuro sprite? Do I have a zoomed in one? At least with their uniform, Zakuro's looks smaller with the uniform on. At least from the front. From the side, hold on, this is important. This is the most important thing we've ever done in this visual novel. Yeah, they're pretty much the same size. I'd say Kimika's look bigger. Anyway, that was very important for the plot of SubaHibi. What? Mamiya-kun? You can't say that.
殺す。海より深く殺す。
Uh-oh. Kimika, that's a knife! Not the, I forget the name of it. Oh! The Tsubame Gaishi!
こいつ。おい、高島。何なんだこれ。
This is a misunderstanding. Kimika, stop!
お前、こいつの仲間じゃないのか。
ちょこまかとこの。
どうでもいいけどお前、いいナイフ持ってるな。
Oh no.
エストレーマラティオ BF2 タクティカル担当だ。以後お見知りおきをしておけ。
Uh-oh.
へえ、かっこいいな、これ。
He might stab himself with that later.
ナイフ？
これ、お前には危ないからもらっておいてやるよ。
Very fair, honestly.
それ私がお小遣い貯めて買ったのに。
そうなんだ。変な女だな。
Because they're
なん
cool.
でナイフとか買ってるの？
あんたになんか関係ないでしょ。
なら返さねえよ。
I mean, that's completely fair.
重たいな。
いくらぐらいしたの？
20キロオーバーもした。
Jeez.
そうか。なら俺がもらう。
そんなゴムたいな。つうか取られてたまるか。
Oh.
そんなゴソゴソしてから催涙ガス出して当たるバカがいると思うの？
後ろ？
なんか知らないけど、今日はこのナイフで許してやるから帰れよ。
Is he gonna stab Shioyama with that
私のエ
knife?
ストレイマラティオ。
Because he still has to die. Well, they said it was a suicide, right? So I guess it wouldn't be a knife wound.
はいはい。あのさ、高島からも言ってあげてくださいよ。
What should I say?
女の子がこんなの持ってたら危ないでしょ。それにこんなすぐに攻撃してくる人が持ってたら怪我人が出るかもしれないじゃないですか。
I mean, Tomosane's being completely reasonable here. There's a good reason for all of this.
いや、そりゃ人にはそれぞれ言い分があると思うけど、だからってほぼ初対面の相手に刃物で切りつけていいわけじゃないですよね。
Of course, but what is it? Today he's different from normal. He's not even close to the same amazing person I know. He's nothing like the Mamiya-kun that's always in his underground room either.
間宮拓司、やっぱりお前は敵だ。
なんだそりゃ。
All he did is stop you from stabbing him.
ほら、これがこいつの本当の正体なんだよ、ザクロ。私のナイフを奪うような悪人なんだよ。
But you did suddenly attack him with. Like, yeah, see, he's just wrong about that. He didn't quite say that.
いや、 むしろ貧乳と言っていいだろう。
In what world is that flat?
ブラとかつける意味ないじゃん、そんな大きさなら。そうでしょ。それって絆創膏とかで十分な大きさなんじゃないの？
乙女の胸に触れておきながらなんたる言い草。
Oh
許さない
no.
絶対に許さない。
She pulls a sledgehammer out. Mamiya-kun was completely at ease before. This time, what? This time he was surprised. Kimika pulled out a pistol.
死ね
バカ、いたよ。
Okay, it's just airsoft. Okay.
アホだてめえ。よもやエアガンまで持ってるとは思わなかった。また催涙ガスの類だと思ったんで油断した。
There was a second where I really thought she was just gonna shoot him. An air gun.
前があまりに遠いんで少し不思議だったんだが、こんなものまで持ち歩いてるとは。これも没収だな。
How did Senagawa? Well, no, I guess she didn't have that with hers in her locker, right?
それだけはそれ一部パーツが本物なんです。
Right? What?
知らんがな。まあいいや。このナイフとエアガンは慰謝料だ。もらっておく。なんだ、不服？
No, she did attack you with a knife, so we should be really glad that you're not calling the police. Besides,
それより
today, you kind of seem different from normal, Mamiya-kun.
いつもの。ああ、なるほどね。学校では猫かぶってるから。だから雰囲気違うんじゃない？
I guess so. The last time I met him outside of school, he wasn't like this.
あれか。よく本読んでる時の俺か。
Yeah, the cool Mamiya. Yes.
なら安心しろ。あと少しすれば、そのマミやタコジにしか会えなくなるからさ。
Tomosane is pro Minakami? What do you mean?
意味？別に意味なんかないさ。言うなれば性格改造みたいなもの。
So is his goal even right now
もう少し真面目な少年になろうかな。
just to murder suicide Takuji? He's like, we saw him do that on the end of Adventure, right? But that it seemed like he had a character arc between then and when he first fought Takuji. That's why you're always reading on the rooftop?
そうそ
That's weird.
う。おかしい。何が？
I wouldn't call a person diligent and studious if they're skipping class.
そういえばそうだな。
Studious? Studious.
まあ、どうでもいいよそんなことは。
Thank you for lending me Cyrano de Bergerac.
シロの。ああ、戯曲ね。
Oh, he does know. Maybe he really is the same Mamiya-kun that I met on the rooftop.
何お前、ああいうハイソなのが好きなの？
Eh?
はいそう。
Yeah. Oh no, Kimika's high. She accidentally took out the drugs in her bag. I was talking about sophisticated literature, books that are aimed at intellectuals in high society, stuff like that. Hey, wait! You're the one that recommended Cyrano to me, Mamiya-kun.
確かに俺が勧めたかもしれないが、気に入ったんだろ？
What's up with
な
Dawson
ら好き
Storm?
なわけだ。
That guy's scary. But Mamiya-kun, you said you liked it too.
だから猫かぶってた時だろ。
Then you don't like it?
そうね。だいたいお前はなんでそんなこと気にするんだよ。
Torma said, I was like, oh my god, I have to salvage Minakami's relationship now. Eh?
人が好きだって言うからお前は何かを好きになるのか？
That's...
俺が知らのを好きかどうかなんてどうでもいいことだろ。
Dude, he's so cool. That's true, but...
そんなことより私の大切な武器返せ。
嫌だね。返さない。
Stop. If you keep going, he's just gonna take more of your weapons away.
そうだな。高島の言う通りだ。それ以上やっても無駄だ。
やってみないと。
バカか。お前そういうの嫌いなタイプじゃないのか？
何が？
やってみないと。なんて行き当たりばったりで戦うタイプじゃないだろお前。
But how does he know so much about Kimika?
だいたい女にしてもお前は腕力が弱すぎるし、反応速度も遅すぎる。
それはつうか、なんでタイプとかわかるんだ？
That's a good question.
簡単な推測だ。そんだけ弱くて、なおかつそれだけ戦いの準備をしてるなら、まず間違いなく戦略を重んじるタイプだ。それが戦略を重んじすぎて行動に移せないタイプか。だがどうやらお前は行動はできるタイプであるみたいだからな。なんといってもこの俺に喧嘩売ってきたんだからな。
傲慢な考え、まるで自分の武勇伝を誰もが知っているかのような言い草。
そこまでは。でも俺がどんな人間かは知っているのだろう。城山の仲間だとか言ってたしな。
あんたが城山とか沼田を操ってるんでしょ、裏で。
さあな、それはどうだか。まあいいや、今日はこれで許してやる。次に何かあったらまた没収するからな。
How many more does she have? He laughed and slowly walked off, completely unflustered.
次があったらお前が死んでる時だ。
Well. Oh, that's him.
楽しみにしてるさ。
Why is his personality so different every time I meet him? Is he really just acting when he's at school? Then what on earth could he have been pretending to be when I met him in that underground room? The more I learn about him, the more mysterious he seems. July 10th. Walking to school?
おはよう、ザクロ。
Yeah. Ah! Someone behind me suddenly called out to me. Here, let's hear that. Oh, that's good. That's good. Kimika, you surprised me.
なんでそんな驚くのよ。待ち合わせしてたんだからさ、そんな驚くことないでしょ。
A lot happened yesterday.
でも全部大丈夫だったじゃん。ビクビクすることないよ。
Maybe you could say that, but you're a lot stronger than me.
なら、その強いキミカちゃんがザクロも守ってあげるからさ。安心しな、ザクロ。
Whoa! Kimika hugged me as she said that. Why are you squeezing so hard? It hurts.
ごめんね。なんかザクロって守ってあげたくなるオーラ出してるからさ、思わず抱きしめたくなっちゃうんだよね。なんで赤くなってるの？
We're on the Yuri route? It's nothing. What was that just now? My heart skipped a beat. But that's a surprise. I mean, I guess we arguably were going the Yuri route before with Minakami. I'm surprised because suddenly someone suddenly called my name from behind me. Look, my heart is racing. I put her hand on my chest. What is it? She suddenly sighed in exasperation.
いやさ、そんな胸を強調して。あれですかね。私は同性が羨むほど立派な胸をお持ちですという。
Tomasade has her hook, line, and sinker. Why would I do that?
だって胸うるさいんだもん。どいつもこいつも。
Oh, are you still upset about what Mamiya-kun said yesterday?
なぜそうなる？
But hold on, there's one way. Hold on. I'm cutting the video real quick. Okay, I went back and looked at the H scenes, and while Kimika never takes her top off, she's clearly not flat. And the only H scene with Zakuro in it is from Takuji's POV, so we don't even know if that's reality or not. So like, we can't compare the two. I only said the word chest once, and then you said something about yesterday. Kimika got bright red in the face and looked away. Huh? Did I upset you?
なんで私があんな男の言うことなんて気にしなければならないのかしら。そんなことを言うのはこの口かしら。
Yes. That hurts. Thought? Stop. Oh, yeah, let's hear her say that.
口裂けちゃう。とねらないで。とねらないで。
She laughed like it was all a joke, but she pinched hard enough that it really hurt. That's bullying. She's become that which she hates. That was mean. That really hurt.
ザクロがいらないこと言うからでしょ。たくさ。あとこのいらない脂肪。
Ah.
何この胸。こんな脂肪いらないでしょ。なんでこんな脂肪が蓄えられてるわけ。あれか。砂漠でも大丈夫とかいう例のあれか。
This is art? What are you talking about? You're talking about a camel's hump?
そういう特別な理由もなしに蓄えるな、こんなもん。
Well, look, it chose to make them this way.
たく、民主主義的に言えばこの国は平等なんだろ。ならある意味私の胸へ回されるはずだった養分はここに吸い取られていたとも言えるんだから、せめて半分は返せ。
You know, it is times like this I am glad I have the voice acting on. Don't have to read these lines. What are you talking about? Wait, Kimika? Kimika suddenly stopped groping my breasts. Like she just realized what she was doing. What is it?
いやね、緊張ほぐそうかなってやったんだけど、もう効果あったよね。
Yeah? You don't need to do that to help me relax.
胸ほぐしたつ言い方の方が適切だった。
Jeez, you're acting like I preferred an old man.
陰性下劣ですからな、私は。
Very glad I don't have to read that one out loud.
まあいいや。そろそろ学校へ行きますかね。
Yeah, let's go. Though I really didn't want to go. The classroom seemed like a battlefield. But now that I think about it, it's always kind of felt like a battlefield. There were always so many landmines I could step on if I said the wrong thing. I always had to be careful and pick just the right words. Watching their reactions, if I'm not careful, I'll step on one of the mines. That's what the classroom had always been like for the two of us. Though now the landmines and bullets might be real, someone could actually end up getting hurt. There's no guarantee you will be safe at the end of the day. So honestly, I just want to run away. But I won't run away any longer. But who fights ever hoping for success? I fought for lost cause and for fruitless quest.
また白のなんとか。
It's good.
好きだね。
It is genuinely good. If you guys haven't seen it, or I guess read it, definitely go do so. Like, I mean, the 1950 film version's great. Kimika said that resignedly.
文学じゃ敵は倒せないよ。敵を倒す学問は科学と物理のみ。
It should still be on the. Hold on. So you know the version. There's a colorized version on YouTube that I watched. Hold on. So you know 1950. Well, the black and white one's still on there. I don't see the colorized one at all. Which, I mean, to be fair, the colorized ones did look weird in a couple places, like with like some of the backgrounds. Oh no, it's still on there. But no, literature never loses.
負けない？
Literature won't help you win, but it can ensure that you'll never lose. That's why I can still fight today. Kimika looked at me blankly. Her cheeks looked kind of red too. What is it? Say something.
いや、何にも戦ってないくせに何言ってるのかな、こいつって思っただけ。
I guess you're right. It's just been you protecting me so far. I don't have the right to say anything like that. Well, she got you out of there. She ran away. That's fighting in its own way.
でも
What?
私の戦いを決意させたのはザクロ。あの時ザクロが私の手を引いて走らなければ私は戦うこともできなかった。
Kimika?
だからあんたの言う通りだ。私は文学とか詩とかそういう回りくどそうで高尚なものは嫌いだけど、でもザクロの口から出たあの言葉はかっこよかった。 だけど勝つ望み
It's a cool line!
戦うのとわけが違うぞ。そうとも負けると知って戦うのがはるかに美しいのだ。
Hey, you memorized it too?
いや、この部分だけね。興味がてら図書館でパラパラめくってみただけ。あんたがご就寝の文学、いや間宮拓司が選んだ本って気になったからさ。
You still don't trust him? No, she's jealous, Sakura.
疑うも何も、あれは私の敵だ。
But
でもなんかない。あれは敵だから私はあいつとも戦う。
Kimika. ... A moment after she started walking, her face hardened and she looked down, as if she was thinking intently about something. I held her hand and guided her since she wasn't looking where she was
ゆう
going.
べ今日のことをいろいろシミュレートしてみたけど、多分教師が生徒の持ち物検査をすると思う。
Good thing Tomosane confiscated the gun. She was silent for a moment, then she looked up at me. There wasn't the slightest sort of cheer in her face. Because of what happened yesterday?
瀬名川が私の壊れたスタンガンを没収した
Your
でしょ。
phone!
私
Stick
が
with the
携帯
story.
電話だと言ったけど、ちょっと知識のある教師があのジャンクを見ればすぐに何であるかわかるはずだよ。
Oh, I see.
だから武器は校門からは持ち込めないよ。
Yeah, got it. Tell her about the underground base. Oh. Those are new people. I've never seen those before, I think. I assume that's like the gym teacher or something. She's the student council president, of course. We couldn't pass through the gate like normal. There are several teachers searching the bags and pockets of all the students coming into the school. So then, will you be alright, Kimika? Honestly, I expected Tadagawa to just put it in her desk and forget about it. You know, going for the worst teacher of the year award.
こうなることは想定済みだから、使用目的が露骨なものは今は持ってきてないよ。ザクロは？
Me? The only thing I might have that might be a weapon would be a foot-long acrylic ruler? Is that how you said acrylic?
そう、よかった。過剰防衛策とか取ってたらどうしようかと思ったよ。
As expected, the teachers all tensed up as we approached the school gate. Several of them looked at each other, then they took me and Kimika aside to search us. She doesn't have anything unusual on her. Okay, you can go. Thank you. I opened my bag and showed them the inside, then turned my pockets inside out to show I didn't have anything in them. I got through the gate surprisingly easily. The real problem was Kimika, who was surrounded by several teachers. It's hard to imagine that she could come to school empty-handed after the fight with Akasaka and Kitami-san yesterday. She said she saw this coming. Will she really be okay?
これで全部ですよ。なんなら私のスカートのポケットに手を入れてみます？
No, we won't go that far. Oh no, I guess she doesn't have her knife anymore, huh? How's her bag look?
持ち込み禁止になりそうなものは見当たりませんね。
Looks like they're aiming. Why is random female teacher voice acted, but not random male teacher? Like they're, I guess they probably got, you know, maybe a side character to voice female teacher. But like it is weird, like for example, Megu and Satoko have voice acting, but then like Shirogama doesn't. Like they're aiming for it from the beginning. They seem disappointed since they haven't found any evidence.
それじゃあもう行っていいですよね。
Yeah, but don't make any trouble. Thankfully, she was released. She smiled and ran towards me. She mouthed the words, "Fooled them," silently announcing her victory.
まったく平和ボケしてる連中はちょろいね。
But Kimika, if you made it through, does that mean you don't have anything to defend yourself with?
大丈夫だって。ちゃんと考えてあるから、ザクラは安心していいよ。
Oh god, where'd she hide it?
それより見なよ、あれ。
Kimika frowned and looked at the school building. I followed her gaze. She has like 10 knives like all strapped to her thighs. Ah, the spot where Kimika was looking. Akasaka-san and Kitami-san were looking down on us from above. Oh, it's time for a cool CG.
そうやって見下ろしていられるのもいつまでか。思い知るがいいさ。
You know, like Kill the Kill, that one shot, I think it's like at the end of episode 1 or something. Like, is her name Ryoko? Like, and like I almost spoiled something, but you know, the student council president is looking down at her from all the way up there. That's what I'm imagining. Their eyes are cold and ruthless. Their mouths are curved in disgusting smiles, like they're anticipating the festivities that are about to start. And I glared right back at them. I won't give in to them. I'll fight.
そんな怖い顔で睨むザクロ初めて見たよ。そんな表情もできるんだ。
Of course I can. I'm human too. Of course I could feel anger.
そうだね。
Kimika got her wish. Kimika smiled joyfully. Okay, I think that's a good place to cut it. Well, hold on. I cut it earlier to look at naked pictures of Kimika. Yeah, 35 minutes. Okay, perfect. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.